Helvetia was a company mining town that was purchased by the RMP in 1896. The Helvetia mine quickly became one of the largest producers in the region, dominating the Reynoldsville coalfield for many years. The company town lasted from 1891 to 1947. Schools, churches, stores were built for the families of the miners, and to this day a small population still live in Helvetia. It had 3 periods of ownership. Adrian Estlund built the town and started commercial operations at the mine around 1890 through 1891. During the second period of ownership from 1896 to 1947, management and operations at Helvetia were under the direct control of the RMP. In 1947, the RMP sold all of its company towns, including Helvetia, to the Kowalczyk Salvage Company. The mine was permanently closed in 1954. Join me while we explore this amazing power plant that's been sitting vacant for almost 70 years. I always say it, but it's crazy to think that, there were houses all around here. Everywhere I walk, there's some remnants of what used to be a town, obviously. But, this took a little bit of walking to get to, and, it is well worth it, as you're about to see. So here it is, the power station in all its glory, and it is worth it. Along the way you could kind of see it's hard to justify, on video, but it looks like a castle. Like, it looks like some kind of a Gothic. You can see by the roof here that there's little ports, that, like, at the top. It almost looks like there were little windows there to fire your flaming bow and arrow down at your enemies. But I don't really know why the roof was like that, but it definitely looks like a castle when you're looking at it from the ground and you're walking up to it. It's kind of intimidating, actually. Also, the windows are about 20 foot high each, so this is really like a 4-story building. It's only a 2-story technically, because there's 2 stories, but each story is about 20 foot high. Now, this isn't the largest factory that I've ever filmed, but this one's pretty big, and I was surprised to see all the tunnels and weird places that I could crawl into and check out. So you can't really tell, but it's almost like there's 2 buildings in one building, because there's a whole other side and 2 whole other floors in the back of this that you can't see, which you'll see later. I crawl through and get into that side. And one of my main goals of filming this place was to at least get a glimpse of the crane assembly that's still on the second floor. Now, this crane assembly is iconic for this place, and I can't believe that it's still hanging there after all these years. Yeah, that's pretty sketchy. The more I checked out, the more it just kept going and going. See these piles every so often. They're coming out of these funnels. It's kind of hard to see, but these are big funnels. Yeah, they used to come out of. So if you didn't know about the town of Helvetia, Pennsylvania, you do now.
Check it out, man. I mean, this merch is like really sick.
Check me out, bro.